Finalizing here, and today we're got another Raid Shadow Legends video. So this one's going to be a follow-up on our Faction Wars games for the clan boss. And today we're going to be building out our Doompriest. So we're taking Doompriest because she is going to provide a cleanse with her passive, right? Every time she takes a turn, she'll provide a cleanse and she'll provide a 7.5 heal of their max HP. We'll bring in a increase attack, which we may or may not use depending on what the other nuker is going to be on the team. And then places a 15% increased crit rate on a random ally for 2 turns on the A1. We don't really care about that either. Most of the champs that we're building that are going to be the damage dealers, actually just about everybody on the team is going to have 100% crit rate. And then the key thing that she's also bringing us in is a 15% speed for force allies in all battles. So that's going to help us lower the speed requirements that are needed so we can build them a little more tanky and build them with a little more damage, right? So let's get into it. Let's find our Doompriest and let's get her geared. So is she already out, or do we have to go hunting in the vault? She is right here. All right. We are going to quickly remove all of her gear. Move. Get her back out. That's a nice, easy way of removing all the gear, by the way, too. Except it costs a lot. So, okay. Question's going to be now, how do we build it, right? Obviously, we want 100% crit rate. We know that she does not bring us any debuffs, so we don't need any accuracy. We know that we want her to be tanky. Now, Doompriest is not going to do a lot of damage, right? She is attack-based, right? But she's not going to provide a lot of damage. We do have her with Masteries, right? So we are going with support, and we are going with offensive. War Master being the biggest thing that we can have. Now, we can also build her because she's not a gonna have an ally protect, or doesn't have an ally protect, I should say. You can ordinarily build her with crit damage. But what we want to do in this build is we want to survive, and we want to help our team survive as much as possible. So we are going to actually build her in a Guardian set. And hopefully we can stick in maybe a Immortal or a Defiant. Now, the reason we want the Guardian set is because it's going to provide a little more relief from our other ally protectors onto her. And if we build her tanky enough with 100% crit rate, then I think we can survive quite a few turns. So going into it now, let's switch over to the Hell Hades optimizer. We'll bring that up on screen. All right, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna look for Doompriest. All right, and we're gonna re-update so the optimizer knows that we've ripped off all her gear. And we are now going to go to optimize. Now, again, for this one, we are going to build survivability because we just want her to be as tanky as possible. But we will build the 100% crit rate. So we're going to, I always like to just run things down to make sure I don't miss anything. So that's why you guys see me a lot of the times hitting presets, even though there is no preset. But, so we do have the crit rate, crit mastery, crit damage mastery. We did take steadfast. It won't really matter. Steadfast is usually taken if you want to build the HP, or if you want to make sure that she's not the target for a stun. But because we have her, it's not really gonna matter, right? Who takes a stun. So we go in. Now she is gonna bring us a 15% speed aura, right? So going into Deadwood Jedi's, we know that in the turn order, we need her to be first to cleanse off anything. So 185 is the speed we need her to be. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna go stats. I still wanna do, we don't need the accuracy, so we can take that out. We will do it between 183 to 185, just to give us a little bit of a wiggle room. We could probably glyph a couple of pieces if we have to. And, you know, again, like the last build we did, we input it in, and then once we actually were able to roll up a couple of things and move some things around, we actually ended up getting a way better build for Versolf than we expected. So, and then we're going to go into slots. We are going to want her with a crit rate glove, right? And then we want either HP or defense chest. We don't want resistance. Sometimes it'll pop out the resistance like it was doing with the Versolf Grim build, but we don't want the resistance. And then we're going to go with sets. Now we are going to run her in a Guardian set, right? One count. The second set, I'd really like Immortal, but I think Defiant is going to be better. We'll see which one is, which one's going to be better for us. I do want to put a Revenge accessory on her if we can, but we'll have to see. I may need to go buy some. So that said, let's see what it's going to spit out for us. We are at 90. I know it's suggested to do less than 90 to just keep it at 50, but again. All right. That was pretty quick. So let's see here. You know what? Because that's a lot of crit rate. Let's go back in and let's just either HP, defensive, or crit rate gloves. And try that again. Maybe that brings that crit rate down. Nope, it does not. Okay. It does not. I'd like to get a little more HP on her. Well, let's see what we got here. Nope, it's taking a piece off of Versolf the Grim, so we actually have to lock him for Clan Boss. We forgot to do that, so let's clear, restart that again. All right, and we don't find anything for that. So let's go back now to sets. Let's take the Defiant set out and put in Immortal. See if that does anything for us, or if we're gonna have to do a broken piece. And yeah, so ideally I'd be looking for about 60 to 65k HP to keep her nice and healthy, because she is going to be absorbing a lot of that damage, and we do want her to be with as much defense as possible, right? So when we are taking the AoEs and don't have an ally protection on, which I believe the way I have it speed tuned, I should always have an ally protection on. It shouldn't be too bad for me. All right, so this is taking a little too long. Let's go ahead and see if we can go back in game and help the optimizer a little bit by putting in the banners and the rings and stuff. So let's go back in game. Let's see what we have. So we're either gonna want HP or defense with a substat of speed. So got double speed here, defense here, flat defense, but double speed here, defense percentage here, HP here. And then we have speed here, double HP, defense, and flat attack. So I think my best one is probably going to be this one because it's a defense banner. So is there a there is a possibility I could get more speed on it. That's the only problem, which if I roll it up is going to mess my speed tune, right? Yeah, we'll go with this one. We'll try that on. And then for neck pieces, we really want a HP. Oh, sorry, HP or defense. Full equipped. All right, we do not have any of those. So what do we have? Let's see here. We've got a pretty decent one with about 42 resist on her. Okay, what's this one? This one is actually not that bad. HP. I'm looking to see if we can save ourselves from having to... I think this is actually going to be the best one in this case. Yeah, okay. We'll try this on, and then we'll level it up afterwards so we don't have to worry about any crit damage on her, especially because of the guardian set that we're looking to put on her, right? So this one, again, we're looking for HP, and well, that's why they weren't coming up. Because I was doing it under substats. Okay. And then we want speed, or HP percentage and defense percentage. So let's see. We've got double flat defense, HP percentage, and HP defense percentage. We've got attack, defense. What's Mother Cybele got? Mother Cybele has actually got a really good one. We've got a double roll in each one, so we will take that. Real quick, let's go back into the neck pieces. Okay, yeah, so it was still just bad. Okay, so we will equip those. Real quick, let's see how much silver I have, if this is gonna screw up our speed tune. All right, so that actually worked out great. And we do have some speed glyphs if we need them. We don't really care about that yet, so we can roll that up afterwards. All right, so let's go back into the Hell Hades optimizer. Let's bring up our Doompriest again. And now we are going to go under slots, and we are going to lock out the rings, amulet, and banner. We're going to go back into optimize, start. All right, so we managed to get, looks like a little more of a solid build. 184 speed with 3.9 defense and roughly 6,200 HP at 116 crit rate. So, that's a lot of crit rate. Let's look at what we've got here. So we've got one immortal, and we've got the Guardian set. So we're going to be getting a lot of healing from the Immortal and the Guardian set itself. Let's go back in real quick and see if I can get us back into a Defiance set instead of the Immortal, just because we are going to be getting healing from the Guardian set. No. Okay. So fair enough. We are going to have to go in and just go with the Immortal. Okay. I'd really like to get the Defiance set, but I may not have enough gear for it. So let's see. I don't like having to waste that much crit rate, but does this build give us anything a little bit better? No. So we get 58 KHP, Defense is roughly the same. Crit rate comes down, but we're not really gaining anything uh, here. We are losing. All right, so it is what it is. We're gonna have to go, yeah, because this has actually got the two lowest or the top one. So, yep, it looks like this is gonna be our build. So let's go in game real quick. We'll equip it and see how we do. Let's go back into, actually, I'll just move the window so you guys can see. Make it a little smaller. Put it up on this side. So you guys can see the gear that I have to pick. All right. And then we're going to go, we've got, sorry. We are going to be looking for our Guardian set. And we've got that one. We want this one. Headpiece. We want the double HP percentage. Where are we? There we go. For shield, we want the substat resist with speed, defense, and HP percentage. Great. And then for chest, we actually want the one that's equipped on Nari the Lucky. Whoops. Sorry. All right. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Did I just pass it? Why am I not able to find it? Guardian. There, wow, it's right in front of me, guys. Sorry. All right, so try on. So we're gonna equip this because I just noticed that this can possibly give us speed or an extra crit rate. So let's see if we roll that up. What do we get? Speed. Okay. So this is actually going to be kind of big for us in this way. So now we are 163 speed. Remember, we needed to be at 185. Actually, we needed to be lower because she brings the she brings the speed. We did not take that into account. So I think we need to go back to the optimizer and check it out. Right, it's one of those things where I said we got to make sure. Oh no, we did put it in. Okay, we did put it in. I do apologize. But because we upgraded that, let's just run another quick check and see if the optimizer picked out something a little bit better for us. Okay. Really like to see if I can fit her in Defiant. Sets, go back, Defiant. The damage mitigation to that, yeah. Okay. All right, well, let's see if we can come up with it in-game. Sets, go back to Immortal. And this one's actually bringing us a little bit of a different build. Okay, so now it wants us to take things from Magnar. So I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go back to the Immortal set. So we're gonna see manually if we can get a Defiant set on this, because we do have the glyphs to speed if we need to. So for gloves, we're gonna want to go main stat crit rate. And do we have any Defiant sets? Let's see. Doesn't look like I have any Defiant sets left with primary stat crit rate. So it looks like it is going to have to be an Immortal piece. Let's take a quick look. Crit damage. We don't want that. We don't want that. Not going to steal from him. Okay. We're gonna have to take Magnar's. Okay, so we're at 163. And then we want the main stat for our boots to be either HP or defense percentage with speed. We are fully crit, so we don't need any more crit rate. See here, get these on. So we're at 175, which means we need to add 10 speed. I think this looks like a little more of a solid build. I got the 4K defense, 106 crit rate, so I'm not wasting any of the extra crit rate that I could be using on a different champion. Attack doesn't really matter. So let's see, we'll equip this and let's see if we can get some speed on this. So remember, we're looking for actually 175 plus her base speed being 100. So we're actually a little too high. Yeah, I think we're a little too high on the speed now. Because that's going to bring us to what, 190 in the turn order? So I think we have just kecked ourselves, as J-Star says. All right, let's go back into the optimizer. Nope, let's go back to discard. Reload, make sure that it's got everything adequate for us. And go back in. Want to be between that speed and that speed. We've got that. Okay, let's try it again. This is going to be a little bit more of a funky build, I feel, because you're taking the aura into account on some champions and not on everyone. So, kind of messes you up. Okay. I don't want to go with the crit rate gloves in this set because it's got attack percentage. And I feel, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we could go with those. And then it's having us take Magnar's. Okay, so we would have to change the ring, or the gloves. If we roll this up and we get speed, that may screw us up as well. So forget it. We'll just go in and we will lock everything else that we have already on her and just leave the boots and the gloves to find us a set that is going to match. Of course not, because we've got too much speed now. Right. So let's see if we can do this manually. So she has a base speed of 100. So with her aura, we will get we would be at 115. So we basically need 70 speed more. Now you say, well, why not just use someone else's aura? Well, I would, except that some of the other champions that I'm going to be using are going to want that extra 15 speed because we are going to a 1-to-1 comp to be able to outlast what we can do or out damage. So no speed on here unless we go with, let's see, can we do a HP or defense with a speed substat? Drop us, that's going to drop, pick us up. This is going to drop us down. You know what? Let's take the speed out and see. That's got speed. That's got speed. Of course, that's got speed. And that one's got speed. This is what happens when you keep all your pieces that have speed gear on them for main stat. Okay, so let's see where else we can lose the 16 speed. See, we've got, or not 16 speed, 10 speed. We've got 9 speed there. Although, let's quickly check on Deadwood. If we bumped her speed up to, what would we be at now? 190? Is she still going to be first in the turn order? No. If we bump her up to 190, she falls last in the turn order, but we can get her as high as 189. Okay. So at 189, we would need to lose, what, 1 speed? So let's see. Dum. Okay. So let's go back into our immortal sets. We have, honestly, if I could find a pair of boots that doesn't have speed. Filter. We want HP percentage or defense percentage. This has got 1 roll in it. Let's go to equipped. No. Okay. Ursuga has got 12 speed on that one, so that's not going to be good for us. Oh boy. What kind of a mess are we getting ourselves into? Okay. Let's check out the helm and weapons and stuff, and not need to go with you. Do want Guardian. So this actually brings us down 16 speed, which we could glyph. It's going to bring us up 22 accuracy though, but we are gaining stats and staying same on the defense. Gonna do for us. This one's gonna bring us down 5. Gonna lose HP, gain some resistance. I feel even though she doesn't need accuracy. Nope. Ursuga's is gonna give us a little more defense, but decrease our HP. This one is going to bring us down, but bring up our accuracy and resistance, but it's going to bring down our defense. That's going to bring us up. This is going to bring us down. Defense down. Jesus. My luck today. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be... I think this may actually work, because that'll bring our crit rate down. We'll be closer to 100, which doesn't really matter. We'll lose 10 speed, so we'll definitely be in the ballpark. But we are going to lose... What is it? We are going to drop our defense down quite a bit, but her HP will be much higher. Then... this one will get us too low on the crit rate. This is the person in me says go with this one, but take that one back off. 159. So we need to glyph. What? We can glyph up to 20 speed? No, sorry, 15 speed. Go ahead and try it. What does it matter anyways, right? It's just silver we're spending. All right. Got 1 6-star. Nice. We got an 8. All right. Over here, we'll throw a 5-star glyph on that. And a 5-star glyph on that. All right, so now we are at 167 plus the 15. That brings us at 170, 182. So we need 3 more speed, I believe. which we should be able to get with this. Nope. We're going to keep rolling it until we get it. There we go. All right. So now we are sitting at 171 plus the 15 speed she's going to bring as a speed lead will get us to 186. Looking at the Deadwood Jedi calculator, that still keeps us within the speed tune. So there we go. We have now built our Doompriest. She is sitting at a healthy 62,000 HP, 4K defense, 171 speed with her aura brings her to 186. We managed to get exactly 100% crit rate. We got 90% crit damage, which is awesome. So we will not be taking any unnecessary extra damage from being an ally protector. And we have 180 resist and 167 accuracy. The accuracy doesn't really matter for us. We don't really care. The resist isn't going to benefit us on Clan Boss. So, there to have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I feel like the team is getting better and better. We've got 2 out of the 5 parts needed. I am going to hopefully be getting some more Lego books to build one of my final champions out. I don't want to release him yet because they will be the surprise that no one expects to use. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the build down below. If it works, if it doesn't work, what you would change, what you'd like to remove or add to her build. And as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.